Happy Saturday, crafty friends. Hello, Flosstube. My name's Caroline. Welcome back. Daily Crafty Chat update. We are not going to talk about the news today. I'm not checking the news today. I checked it, well, actually that's a lie. I checked it once this morning and I'm not going to check it again today. If anything happens that needs my attention, I know without a shadow of a doubt my husband will be checking it, and he can fill me in. I'll check it again tomorrow. So how's everybody doing? You hanging in there? It's these are strange, difficult times, and we all have different challenges and different anxieties, no matter who or where we live. Excuse me. My challenges might look different from your challenges, might look different from my neighbor's challenges, but everybody is dealing with their own stuff. So this is my chance for me to just sit for a few minutes, because I can ask the kids, it's an excuse, right? I can say, okay, you guys have to leave the room for 10-15 minutes so that I can record my video. And I get to sit here and chat with you about crafting things, because I think we need to remember that it's okay to smile, and it's okay to share a joke, and it's okay to laugh, and it's okay to find pleasure in the small things. And that's what we're all in this together for, right? So I am working on my sock. I made the mistake of picking it up to try to finish a few more stitches and having trouble putting it down. So this is my Christmas sock, and I've only done a few rows since the last time I showed it to you, because I just haven't picked it up. So I'm almost completed the red stripe. I only have this much more, so it's hard for you to tell, this much more yarn to go in the red stripe. Then I'm going to do half of the gold stripe and then put in the green heel. So that is coming along nicely, and I've even got it in my Knits Best Thing Christmas bag. Okay, next up, I haven't shown this in at least a couple of days. This is my favorite whip that I'm working on. All of my whips are my favorites, but this is Sivan. Remember I told you that I had a face in the middle now? And there's my eyes and my mouth. So, it's coming. Though, you know what I did? You might remember from last week that this diamond, I had to rip out a few stitches down in here in order to get that in place. Well, guess what I did over here? I did exactly the same thing. I filled in that extra row of black at the top, and I'm gonna have to do exactly the same fix. I mean, what a dodo bird. Can't believe I did that again. So anyways, at some point this weekend, I will, I'll fix that up. Anyways, so this is Sivan by Landmark Tapestries and Charts, and you can find these patterns at www.celtichobbies.com. And Claire, who is the owner of that little online shop, for every pattern that's sold of both this one and also the other Sampler Cove pattern that you can purchase through her that I'm also stitching, which is Amtrak, she's donating $1 of every one of those patterns that she sells to Muscular Dystrophy Canada, which is my my cause of choice. And she just emailed me last week, and she left a comment on a video saying she has just donated $50 to Muscular Dystrophy Canada. So how about that? That's a little bit of good news, isn't it? I thought that was pretty darn nice. So again, Sivan, I'm stitching this on a 16 count off-white Aida, and with the called for DMC colors. So that's coming along. And the other one, I've got two more to share. Corners and curves. So that is this one here. And I am way down here at the bottom. I like to start in the bottom left corner. That's usually my choosing place of start. So I really wanted to finish this motif that's right there. And I actually have, I brought to share with you, on the back of this, there's two charts. This is the welcome sign. I have shared this before, but I know lots of people, this will be brand new for you. I've stitched this already. So, I know, isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. So as you can see, there it is right there. I know, and look at my awful, Sarah needs to give me another manicure. I'm missing nail polish. This is the motif. This is the particular square that I'm working on right now. That is, sorry, can't stop staring at it. It's so pretty. That's the one I'm currently stitching on the large scale project. This is a mystery linen. Oh wait, this isn't the right whip. Uh-oh. You know what I did? I brought down some random piece of fabric. Because this must be the same linen that I'm stitching corners and curves on, and I just mistook it for my whip. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and grab my actual whip and okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's try this again. See how close? I must really like this linen. They're identical. This was I remember which whip this was, and I actually changed my mind that I didn't want to stitch it, and I just haven't repurposed that fabric yet. That was a while ago. Okay, so corners and curves, as you can see, it's another really large project, and I haven't ironed it, and I'm way down at the bottom. So that's how far I got with that motif. So clearly I need to put some more work into it. And thank you to the person who said it looked like the squirrel was going to the bathroom. Can't unsee that. I'm just kidding. I think Gerald said that to me like last year. So you're not the first person to say that to me. But you really can't unsee it. I have another whip. If you go back to all the way back to episode 1, and if you haven't seen episode 1, I have a particular project that I still haven't been able to bring myself to go back to that once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's all I'll say about that. So, you know, am I gonna go back to it? I don't know. I think we're all kind of in the same boat where I'm flipping from project to project, and I'm really okay with that. I think we just need to do what we've got to do. So next up is the Quaker Seasons of Friendship. This was my brand new whip that I just started on Wednesday for high tea. So this is designed by Crown and Thistle, and their shop is the Dying to Stitch local needlework shop that is down in Virginia Beach, and it's going to look like this. It's not small. And so I started this on Wednesday. It's still in the hoop because I was working on it last night, and I managed to finish one more snowflake and the heart and most of the crab, except I made a little mistake on where I ended my floss, and I've gone over one stitch too far on his bottom half here, so I'm gonna have to fix that before I go on. So it's I love it. This is a 40 count linen from XJU Designs in the Rocky Mountain colorway. This is going to be the size of the project. Showed this before. Again, not small. And here I am, all the way down here. I'm using a Silks For You. This is a raspberry Silks For You 1 thread. And what you see here is 5 strands of a 6 strand ply cut in half. So you know the big loop, and I've cut it on both ends. This is 5 strands of one of those halves of 6 ply. So I still have 1 strand left. So I think that that is really good coverage, really good. I'm going to have plenty of floss is basically what I'm trying to say. So just an itty bitty start, but I'm loving it, and I'm really glad I started it. So that's been bringing me joy. A little bit of a quick shop update today because I'm not going to be doing a video tomorrow, so just to keep everybody up to date and in the loop, I have now completed all of the teal spring kit bags sets. So this is for my shop, evertote.com. I have a collaboration out at the moment with Tiny Modernist, and I had 2 different fabrics. So I have now completed the teal bags. Today and tomorrow I'm going to be working on the pink feather bags. Monday I'm going to be finishing up any grime guards that were ordered. Tuesday I have a few other different prints that were ordered at the same time. Wednesday will be packaging day, and Thursday will be shipping day. So you should receive, if you have an order waiting in the shop, you should be receiving an email on Thursday with your tracking information and letting you know that your package is leaving. Now, of course, with everything that's going on, I would expect that there will be some delays, especially with a couple of overseas orders that will be going out. So if you ever have any questions at all about your order, feel free to email me at any time, caroline@evertote.com. I'm happy to give you an update on where I am at in the process of making or shipping or wrapping or any of that kind of stuff. So just so that that we're all on the same page. I should also mention an update about the Stitch North cross stitch retreat that is planned for this September, the end of this September 2020. Clearly, you know, things are very up in the air as to where we're going to be at the end of September. At this moment, I have not made any decisions regarding canceling or changing the date because, you know, things are changing on a daily, weekly basis. So I can tell you that, you know, as we sort of get into the end of spring, the beginning of summer, as we start to, you know, figure a few more things out with where we're headed, I will have more information and keep everybody updated as soon as I have more information on whether or not we have to postpone and re-choose another date that will happen later on. So anyways, again, if you have any questions about that as well, there is a Facebook group for Stitch North. Feel free to pose a question there. Feel free to post it publicly if you wish. If you'd like to have me answer for the whole group to see, feel free to send me a private question, caroline@evertote.com. Anything, any way that I can communicate with you about any questions or concerns that you may have. Again, I don't have much information other than what I've just told you, but I'm always happy to chat. So that's it for me today. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope that you can find a few moments of joy in your weekend, this weekend. Whether it is just, you know, staring at your stash or petting your cat or hugging your dog or having a laugh with a child or anything. I just wish you a moment of joy this weekend. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching, and I will see you on Monday. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.